So this is a video I've made, well, I've edited more or less a day's work into I think about 7 minutes here. So this is just a video of me making a new sculptural piece and calling it Slow Down. So you can take into that what you want. But I've been wanting to do another larger scale sculpture for a while now because I've been flat out making mugs and commissions for other people. So I thought I'd just make something that I've seen in my head for a while, and I just thought it'd be a good, nice, fun wee project. But you can see here I use a slab roller to roll out my clay, and I'm just going to take you through quickly the process. To say I use all paper clay. I might do a wee video on it and explain what exactly that is too. But it's just me taking time for myself to try to chill out, try to get my mojo back, and just do something, just make something for no reason, just because I had this idea. But you can see here I'm scoring the clay well. You always have to, if you're joining two pieces of clay together, you give them a good scoring, and then use clay slip to join them together. But it's all about the process, the making process for me. I enjoy this more than probably the finished the finished article. Thinking how you're going to do it, how to, even though I've put that brush under there, that just lifts up the work, so I can put the rest of it in. As you see, it's going to be a grand old tortoise coming out of a motorcycle helmet and open face lid. Again, it's all about getting to a certain age, slowing down. In your head, you're still that crazy 18-year-old that just didn't give a care about the world. Now everything just catches up on you. But you're still that person. Nothing's changed in your head. But I use the coil technique, which you can see here. You're just basically rolling coils of clay. I roll it in my hands. You can see there I've got a wee technique of doing that, makes it a bit quicker. You always use a bit of slip between the coils. It's almost like a bird's nest, how a bird would make a nest, or a wasp would make a nest. You're just putting coils on top of each other until what you see in your head comes out in 3D. I've always found that I don't really do a lot of drawings or sketchings. I would use photographs more. I use that tool just to smooth the clay together. But that's the beauty about the paper clay. I can force dry that where hot air gun, and it dries pretty good, and then I can start joining to it again. It's great for sculptural work, and it also means that it's slightly lighter. This is when I just drift away. When I'm sitting there, that was a bad day up in the hills, and the rain was hitting the roof light, and I was just sitting in quietness and drifting away to my own thoughts. That's the beauty about art and sculpture. I find it's a good way to just chill out, forget about things. So if you're out there and you're going through something, grab yourself a ball of clay. You don't have to make anything. Just sit and see when I'm doing there, just play with it in your hands and you just drift away. I have arthritis in my hands, but I actually find the clay is quite good for that because it keeps your hands moving. and there's no hard knocks or vibrations out of it. You can see the way I'm just building up. I'm just looking at the picture of the tortoise here and see it. He actually sits way back in the shell, so I'm just trying to get back and start joining coils of clay up, and believe me, it will look like it in the end. This probably took a good day, you know. It was a good 6 hours into this. That's just building the front. I had already made the helmet shape, and I had to let it sit for a day so it stiffened up, and you were able to then join the soft clay to the leather hard clay, as you call it. It's not completely hard, so it lets it. You can still join it when you score it and slip it. That's probably my favourite tool. I just use it as the steel serrated edges on. It's really good just for smoothing stuff apart. So I'm here. I'm not trying to get it perfect here. I'm basically just sketching in clay in 3D. It's almost like somebody would do a drawing. They're doing an underpainting. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just getting the rough shape, and then you'll see in my next video I start to get the detail in whenever it hardens up a bit. This is coming up the end of the video now, so I let this sit for a couple of days until it gets leather hard, or slightly just less than that, so we can still move it. It's a strong structure then, but then I can get the detail into it and do whatever I'm doing. Because it's hollow, you can move it around easier than a solid piece of work. And that's it. So check out my next video for the rest of it.